In the ruck against Reece Stanley as we're underway. Werribee's first home game of 2026. Stanley wins down the tap and Worpel gets a hand pass away. Stevens with a chance to send Geelong inside 50 first.
Riding tries to get the handball out and keep it moving, but the Cats have got numbers. Well done, George. Worpel. And they can come away through Driscoll. Clark will arrive late.
For the Cats, and Werribee had 52, they scored 57 points.
Yeah, so just two the difference in inside 50s and 11 goal difference in output.
Yeah, and that's been a problem for the...
Here's a chance for Brew, tackled. Hand pass back, Pavlidis giving up ground. Now a problem as Worpel lays the tackle, and this Geelong pressure is...
You've got to get lateral targets or try and burst through the front and feed the ball to the front of the contest.
Stanley went to Worpel on the inside. It was the smart play. He gets it off, and it's finished by Will White, the former...
14 disposals, 3 goals against Box Hill. Kwalmung tries to take it to the ruck, loses possession. Worpel turns on a dime, drives Geelong inside 50 once more. Racing back, Ed. Gathered here, nice little sidestep in the end by Edmonds. Sends it up towards the 50 and Worpel's kept running.
Hard running.
Had Kelly for half a moment. VFL side had 17 disposals and 9 clearances against the Gold Coast Suns. 25 disposals against Box Hill last week. Gives it its best chance. It's across the face of goal. And in the
body a bit better. Another chance here to do it.
Clearance is 10-5 in favour of the Cats. It's where it's all started for Geelong, and Werribee knew that was where they needed to get the game started. Dan Lowther identifying that as 9 points. Kwalmung comes over the top, tries to get away from Stanley. Reece buries him into the turf. Play on the call. Worpel emerges with the football. Herbert couldn't quite take it cleanly. Smith
from the side, good contest, and wins the footy. Stanley almost reeled him in. Hand pass out in front of Busuttil. He's tackled and brought down. You see the presence from Reece Stanley. Of course, Edwards has got the nod.
Chris Scott knows that he's more than capable, so it's just a matter of continuing to improve your game, but also show you're prepared to compete for your spot.
Worpel's hand pass, Edmonds too slow. Boundary line, gets territory to half forward. Awkward bouncing for Jeski. Still a chance though for Werribee. Charlson gets a hand pass inboard. Stevens takes it back for Geelong to Clark. Hand pass.
So Werribee beaten into the lead, but probably by not as much as general play might suggest. Worpel could pull another one back for the Cats. Awkward bounce towards the top of the square. With us, Werribee might be watching or listening around the country. Busuttil is bustled out, picked up by Worpel. His handball cut off by Kwalmung. Here's Lazaro swooping in. Keeping alive was White. Kelly tried to fight through the tackle on the boundary line. Back now to Will White. Will square it to the top of the goal square. As we said today, does some really nice things.
Oh, yeah, he's got a lot of scope to work with. I'd be very impressed if I got a chance to work with him.
I mean, this is his 12th game of football at any level.
Which is ridiculous when you think about it. Not one, but his teammates, it was Jai Clark led into it.
And 48 out, keeps it low. And once again, it floats across the face.
Now he drives a long kick up towards the wing. Elliott the target. In front, Mark almost claimed in the end for Geelong as Worpel down low. Hand pass to Driscoll. They link up through the middle of the ground. Stevens gets...
Marcus Herbert getting up sore from that one. He got the handball out to Worpel, and Herbert is sore behind play. White tries to track it down, can't do so. Worpel tries to fend.
Oh, he got a little tripped.
It's going to be a free kick coming back to James Worpel as Marcus Herbert limps to the boundary line. And the best man on the ground so far.
Come off. He initially grabbed at his right knee, but it seems to be more of an ankle issue. Hopefully it's not that deadly syndesmosis. And Noah Tulio spent a bit of time on the bench for Werribee, getting some...
Taken by Herbert, lunging forward. He kicked 2 goals in the second quarter. Lays a light pass to Worpel, who can poke a kick over the top. Jai Clark after his aerial work a few moments.
So Worpel's got the free kick.
They kicked it out the full.
I thought they did too.
Not sure what happened there.
Well, Kelly's the beneficiary. And
earlier, he went straight to the back of the bench, hasn't moved, no HIA or anything like that. I imagine they're just going to bench him for the rest of the game and then potentially...
Such a delicate conversation, of course, in Aussie rules at the moment. Jacob Wiedering last night for the Blues. Worpel out of the stoppage, get it back, then gives the hand pass to the runner, Burnt.
They kicked the first 7 goals of the game, Geelong. And their lead sits at 44 points. That's set up this healthy position. Razzo feeds.
And I reckon when you do that as a newcomer, all the guys get around you and you start to believe that you belong really quickly.
Kick to half forward. Worpel will turn and go to the pocket. Ballantyne's got the sit here. Well done by Smith. A well-timed fist runs through for a minor score to the Cats. They're 12-18-90. Werribee 6-9-45. 45-point game.